Hello there, welcome back to my channel. I'm Georgina, I'm a vocal coach, but I'm also a real person. So this is my new vlog. I'm just at the moment sat outside Queen's Mill in Castleford. It's an old mill that's been kind of had money thrown at it from funds and stuff. And now there's a tea room here, and there's like some craft beers. And there's other stuff that's in it. I'm here with Alex. Alex has an appointment in there. Alex just bought McDonald's and literally left it in the car, so I'm having to eat some. I can't help it. My weeks has suddenly become mental. I normally have reasonably quiet weeks, but now it's all gone a little bit crazy. So today I've got quite a lot on. I'm at this point with Alex, then we're off for lunch, even though we've already got some McDonald's. Then I'm teaching later on, I've got a video to finish, I've got lots going on. So yeah, just hang with me for a bit. So I've been to my favourite crystal shop, two in fact. One's crystals and one does a bit of everything else. Have had Weatherspoons with Alex. We've been to Curry's to get some new headphones and stuff. And now I'm walking down a public footpath, well, just about, to an old burial ground. Now this is near where I was brought up. Not that far away from where I live now. And I kind of got into a conversation with Alex the other day. We were talking about cemeteries, and I know it's a bit morbid I suppose, but like years ago, what were kind of the burial traditions? How did it work? Did people like always have a proper cemetery with stones and things? So we started doing a bit of research. Our local cemetery opened in 1925, so I thought, well, what happened before then? So we discovered there's an old burial ground near where I live, and apparently it has graves from the 1800s in it, and it just kind of interests me to see what were the traditions then. What did they do when someone had passed? Did they have coffins? What happened? So we're going to go and have a nosy. Squirrel? Oh.
Literally, I saw it just as it was like jumping away.
Now the church used to be here as well, St Andrew's Ferrybridge Church, and it was sinking, so they took it down brick by brick from this area where we stood and moved it to where it is now, which is where Ellie had her funeral, and I had brownies and numerous things as a kid. So yeah, let's have a look round.
Soldier's grave.
The soldier's grave?
Killed in action.
Wow.
Near Albert, France. Just near the end of the wall. So nearly made out the wall.
Also, Grace Mary?
Grace Mary.
Yeah, I would say Grace. I think we're missing a G.
George William Shepherd as well.
Wow.
1947.
Killed in action in France, and they brought them back to here. That is so awesome.
Just right at the end of the wall as well.
And that would have been on the top there, but it's come down.
So they've had to take it down because it would have been a risk. Have you noticed the ones in the current cemetery?
Yeah.
So they're laid down because it's too dangerous, so they're getting replacement ones.
Loving memory of Thomas Nettleton, died 1901, age 56. Also
Mary Ann Nettleton. beloved wife of the above. March 6.
1894.
1883.
Wow. That one's impossible to read.
1898.
1898.
And then you've got 1895 maybe. John, who is the son of John.
Very traditional names. John, Sarah, Florence. Bible names. Yeah, I guess so. This is so fascinating. And it's nice that, you know, it's been at least kept clear enough so you can come and walk round. Robert T. Carter, off Ferry Bridge. That's nice. Off Ferry Bridge, who died July 24th, 1850 something. Can't tell.
There's a really fancy one in the current cemetery that is off Ferry Bridge. Thomas Rhodes of Ferry Bridge, who departed this life February 25th, 1808.
Wow.
Age 62 years.
Physicians were in vain till God did please to give him, oh, I don't know what that says, him and free him from his pain. Ease? Maybe?
When we were in the other one, I'm thinking I need to get on Ancestry or something and figure out, because there was just this one grave had so many people in it, and I was just trying to figure out how they were all related to each other, and I was like, this is what Dad was like, Ancestry would be perfect for this.
Yeah, you can just look
Smack
it all
yourself
up.
on Ancestry. Find out.
I'm not feeling anything. Loving memory of
William Booth, who died December 26, 1940. Just before the war.
This is fascinating. I'm thinking I might get an old map so I can see exactly where the church was in relation to all of the graves. That'd be quite interesting. I might try and look that up. You know how cemeteries now have a map? And they mark, you know, all the names and all that information. So if you went to a crematorium or whatever, they're all numbered. Do you think there'd be something for this? Do you think there would have been?
But it's a document long lost to time.
Yeah,
Unless
maybe.
it's in the town hall somewhere or something, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Aged 91 years.
So the lives weren't as short as I expected. It's a bit bumpy.
That's why they had to move it.
Yeah.
Round over here, isn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly why they had to move the whole thing, because it's, yeah. This one's slightly different. It says Water Fryston, whereas a lot of the others say Ferry Bridge. Now, I've never heard of Water Fryston. I know we've got a Ferry Fryston nearby, but I've never heard of Water Fryston, so that's going to be looked up later as well. So Ferry Bridge schoolmaster and fourth daughter of the Reverend John Ellis, vicar of Yeddingham? Yeddingham? Not heard of that. Alpha
Bay?
Betty?
Betty. That's probably Betty, yeah.
Alpha Betty. Alpha Betty?
That'd be really funny if that was actually what it was.
Really?
Yeah,
Alpha Betty, the daughter
above
of
William and Hannah
William?
Toster?
So we've just realised it's also not Alpho. Alex is just saying. So I have to go in a minute. I've got to get to work. I'm teaching. But this is so fascinating and I've really enjoyed it. And depending on where I stood in the cemetery, I got different feelings. I got like pain across my shoulders as if I'd been hit on the back of the head or the neck. Another one, I got pain in my back. So wherever I stood, there seemed to be something relating to it, which is just fascinating to me, especially because of, you know, the sort of psychic work that I've been doing recently, spirit messages and so on. I've been putting it off for so many years. Oh, a dragonfly! What's the chances of that? Dragonfly just went straight past me. Wow! As we're talking about a spirit. Anyway, it's there. It's coming towards me. That's amazing. Anyway, I was saying, I wonder if this where the church was, because traditionally the graveyard would be behind the church. So this looks like this is where it may have been. I can totally see why it was moved, because it's definitely a little bit on the bumpy side. I wonder what's over there. I'm a bit nervous to look, to be honest with you, but go on, let's have a look down here. Looks some kind of drainage grid. There looks to be an old stream down here and a waterway running through. Interesting.
And it's just a little place.
So it was a little place near us.
And it's also mentioned in Doomsday.
Really?
3 households.
Really?
In 1096, there was 3 households which put it in the lower 20th percentile for the lowest population.
Wow. So I'm going to sign off because I've got to get back home and to work because I'm at the studio tonight, but today has been so fascinating. It really has. I was just interested, you know, it's not a morbid thing, it's just generally looking at the history of where you're from, really. And yeah, I found out a lot today. Never knew about water frysting. But thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye!